Hey guys, ILene Vick here for Adult Coloring with ILene Vick, and I have finished the 2-page spread that I was working on. So of course, let me credit the book. This is the cat's book. Love it. It's got lots of neat stuff in it. I've done a flip through of it before. I think this one's pretty cool. That's going to be fun. You can have a lot of fun with that. But anyway, so yeah, this is my cat's book. And let me go ahead and get these pages back together here. All right. So, believe it or not, this is going to be a relatively short video. Ha! All right. So, I've been working on, let me pull out this 2-page spread. And it's the one that's got the cats in the trees. Let me move you over just a little bit. There we go, get you settled. All right, so it's the 2-page spread. And of course you can see where the break is in the page. But yeah, that's how it looks. And I'm pretty happy with it. I'm just gonna give you a really quick review of what I did over it. I just want you to take a nice long look at it and get a really nice, just take in the view of the whole thing. Now, obviously I could have done this all in one leaf color, which would have looked absolutely fantastic, but I decided that I wanted to go ahead and vary the colors. And given the way that this was done, as I've explained in a previous video, let me see if I can get you in here, is that the shapes drawn close to the tree branches were actual leaves, and then this out here were just empty, all right, I want to say ovals, whatever, yeah. And that I went ahead and I added, you know, I told you how I added little V's to each one so that there was a difference. And I told you how I did all of them on whatever branch, a base color, and then added the darker color here. And that base color is what went out this far. So it's an artistic interpretation. Let me bend this down a little bit. It's obviously an artistic interpretation, meaning it's not realistic. If you want to do realistic, that's fine. You can do that. Let me pull out. There we go. And let me adjust you a little bit. I always try and tell you when I'm adjusting you so you don't get wobblies or anything. But yeah, there's a whole piece. So I wanted you to see it. I have a couple of comments on it. I did tell you that all the cats, I'm real happy with all the cats. That every time I did a cat, I put a little shading underneath. And you probably would not have really noticed that unless I told you. But once you notice that, you do see how it enhances the piece. You can see the shading here. You can see the shading here. So it's the little details. That's one thing that I want to tell you about adult coloring is you may sit there for hours and hours and hours doing the little, you know, details and say, gee, what the heck am I doing? You know, why do I bother? Well, you bother because it really does make a difference. So don't get discouraged with a piece. Please remember you will not necessarily finish a piece in one night. It works over time. It's meant to be soothing. It's meant to, you know, let you be artistic and so forth. Oh, by the way, for you guys that were wondering, you know how I've been complaining now the last 3 videos that I was short one of my pens? I found it. So yay! I got my complete set back. I am so happy. All right, so keep those together. All right. So I like it. There's really only one glaring thing, at least to me. I don't know if you notice it. I'm just going to let you take a look at this for a minute. Let me even pull you out a little further. There you go. And I want you to see if you can see anything that kind of looks off base with this. I'm going to move you over just a little bit. I don't know if it's me being picky, but just take a look at it for a minute and tell me what you think, or just think about it for a minute. See if you can see anything. I'm real happy with the tree. Oh, and that was one detail. I mentioned this to you while I was coloring it, is when you have a split page like this, be absolutely sure that you carry the design through so that you have a consistency. So you can see how I did that, especially the dark right here, carried it right through, and then I was off to the races on the other side. All right, so my only regret on this is on the left-hand side. Do you still notice anything? Yes, no, maybe. Okay, so on the left-hand side, the problem for me is right here with these gold leaves coming out. And I really wish I hadn't done this. It looks fine. Maybe you didn't notice it. But to me, this is a glaring faux pas in that the leaves don't flow with a piece. So hindsight being 2020, I would have colored, you see all these leaves in here that are green? I should have colored these gold and brown as well. And that would have meant then that I would have had the leaves coming off this one branch in more of a pattern. This way it's like an abrupt, going outward. So these go up, that would have gone over, and then these leaves are fine. It curves down, okay? And then this bottom one, that curves down. Now, I don't know if you noticed it. I did. To me, it's kind of a, a sore thing for me, but it's okay. I mean, I'm proud of what I did here. I think it looks gorgeous. Even with that error, I think it looks gorgeous because of the detail that I put in on it. But I would like to say this, now that I told you where I think that the boo-boo is. Please don't beat yourself up on things like this. Quite honestly, other people probably won't even notice, but as you being the artist to the piece, you're going to notice it and it's going to stick out like a sore thumb to you, which that does. Again, I would have colored these gold to, carry that flow with it for the brown, but I didn't. But that doesn't mean that you can't be proud of the overall piece that you did. The cats I spent time with, and even the little detail, I put the little pink on the cheeks of each of the cats that had a face. I told you that I did the shadowing below. So all in all, it's a great piece. I love it. If I were to do this again, hold on a second, let me take a drink of water. If I were going to do this again, keeping in mind that I've already done this first one, the next one I would probably do the leaves all one color design, pattern, like maybe olive, the light and dark green, so all the way through, and then done the other part a complementary color. If I had done, let's say, this in the dark green, I might have done this in the golds. But again, that's the whole idea of coloring, is be creative. Don't kick yourself for a perceived error. Again, probably nobody else is going to notice. Without fail, when I do a piece, I have a bunch of little boo-boos in there that 9 out of 10 people are not going to notice. Even 10 out of 10 people are not going to notice. I don't want coloring and artistic endeavors, adult coloring, to be frustrating to you because you think you screwed up on something. And for gosh sake, if you start a piece and you think you make a blunder, finish it. Who was it? Bob Ross, who always said that there are happy accidents. Coloring is not the end of the world. I have heard people say, oh, I don't want to ruin it, and oh, I'm so nervous, and da-da-da-da-da. Guys, that's not the point. It's supposed to be fun. So, but anyway, so here's my piece. I hope you like it. I am very happy with it. Let me see if I can get this lined up a little better. I'm gonna, let's see, I'm gonna change the camera angle a little bit. Let me just go straight overhead. There we go. Yeah. So now I'm going to give you a few minutes of the view that way. The other way was just a little bit skewered. But yeah, I am very, very happy with this. Let me see if I can just pop in enough just to fill the frame. Yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. Yep, that's it. So I'm happy with it. You can clearly see all the cats. They don't stick out like a sore thumb, but they also don't disappear. And actually it's kind of fun that just as you you look through here and just when you think you found them all, you see another one. Like there's a little one right there you might have missed. You might have missed that one. Let's see if we got any little guys that are hiding in there. Yeah, you can pretty well see everybody here. Yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah, that's it. So again, this is Cats by Mademoiselle's. I think it turned out really well, and oh my gosh, my video is only 12 minutes. You guys are going to be wanting me to take my temperature and reporting in. All right, guys, so that's it. I'm done. I will be spraying it with my Krylon. This is my workable fixative, which means you can spray it and then work on it again. And then I'll be signing it, and then I'll pop it away into my book that I, keep all my stuff. So, yeah, I'm happy with it. Well worth the time. Plus, I thought it was a really neat project to teach you guys. All right, guys, this is ILene Vick for Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. And this is the Mademoiselle, and this is the completed project for the double page for the cats. All righty. Oh, and I will be continuing shortly on my next project that I've been working on consecutively. I'm going to be working on the sash here, the flowers, then the background little river thing. So yeah, lots of fun with this. All right, guys. Oh, one more thing. I keep forgetting. I got myself another little book. This is the Art Edge Optical Illusions. This, for me, is meant to be as a no-brainer coloring. I will color through it. There are some I'm looking forward to doing these ones that have the paper. Something like this I would not do a video on. I may show you with still shots some of the things that I'm doing, but I don't know, I might do a video on these. But yeah, this is going to be really fun. It's just for nonsense thing. That's cool. This will be fun. This is supposed to be one of those 3D things that if you color it and then look at it at a certain angle, it comes out at you. So yeah, pretty fun book. Yeah, these will be fun to do. Woo! Go cross-eyed looking at these. So that is a really quick flip through. There are flip throughs on YouTube for this one, so I'm not even going to bother. I don't want to waste your time. Oh, and one more thing. I know a lot of you are still following me, even though it's been a while since I've been back. On Facebook, I do have a group, Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. And when I post here, I post there as well. I would encourage you. Oh, I love this one. That's going to be fun to do. That's going to be a lot of fun. I got to really think about that one. Yes, Adult Coloring with ILene Vick on Facebook. Please join that group as well. I think you'll enjoy it. All right, guys, I'm done. Thank you. Thank you for following me on this particular project. Back shortly with my little Chinese lady. All right, you take care. Bye-bye now.